Hello there! So what's new in this project Hogwarts? Let's start with 3D modeling. MineOriginal made new 3D models. Let's have a look to the new models he made. Thank you, MineOriginal. Now let's move on to programming. I started coding a new world system. More simple, but let's have a look how it works. We have the world, and inside we have a section, or the main section. Then, inside of this section, we have different sections. Let's assume that the player is found inside this section. This is what will be updated every frame. The first one could be Hogwarts, Area 1, Clock Tower, and yeah, Area 2. This is just an example, but what's above the worlds? We got the world system that has a type and a render mode. And above we got that the world system is classified as a system, and then the manager. Is it where it's called the function start, update and whatsoever. Now let's have a look to the render mode area. On the right we have the castle. And on the left, we got the player. One of the rendered modes is called mode area. If the character enters that area, it will render the game objects inside. But what about the castle? Well, the castle is another area, but in this case is bigger. And there's another render mode that is the level of detail, which could be low, medium or high. And the level of detail will be set by calculating the distance between the camera to the object. It is time to talk about the flying broom. Well, we got the manager that contains a system, and that system is named vehicles. We got the class vehicle that could be a flying broom, etc. We got only the flying broom. And what about the destruction? Well, we got an element that contains an interaction with some actions, also the graphics. And finally, an add-on group that contains add-ons. For the destruction, we simply add an add-on, Destruction FS, which we need two types of graphics for that to work. But it's pretty cool, this add-on. The new spell, Bombarda Maxima, casts an explosion, and where this explosion hits, it will detect if any element with this add-on Destruction FS is near. If it is, it will execute the method or function to destroy it in pieces. Then, the new spell Reparo, wherever you look at, if it detects an element with the same add-on destruction, it will repair itself. Also, talking about the clothes system, Unity already got one, but I've made a new class that can control the cloth. And finally the audio, a new music was made. In the next update you'll be able to download this game for testing. By the way, you can always join our Discord server down in the description. If you want to talk with us, feel free! And that's all for today, folks! I hope you enjoyed and see you next time!